Welcome to Everyday Cooking with Ann. Today we are going to be making chili egg puff. Now this is a great egg casserole dish. It's spicy because it has the green chilies in it. It's something you can make ahead of time to serve at a brunch or breakfast where you need to feed a crowd. You can make it in a 9 by 13 or 7 by 12, which is the kind of dish I'm doing, but you do need to adjust the temperature to make sure it turns out right if you use a larger pan. But anyway, we would like to teach you today how to make this wonderful egg dish cheesy. It has actually cottage cheese, 2 different kinds of cheeses in it. Let me show you quickly what we have in this recipe. The ingredients you need for this dish are you need 4 cups of Monterey Jack, and I put Colby Jack cheese in here so you can modify that to your preference. So 4 cups of Colby Jack or just Monterey Jack cheese. I have 4 ounces of green chilies. I like to use Old El Paso, but you pick your favorite brand. We have a half a cup of melted butter. We have a teaspoon of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt, along with a half a cup of flour. And we also have 2 cups of small curd cottage cheese. I've already buttered my casserole dish to get it ready. Right here, this is a 7 by 12. That's the size that it mentions in the pan. And also over here, which we'll show you in just a moment, I'm going to be putting in 10 large eggs. I love my Ninja blender because you can see it's not just a little piece at the bottom that whirs it up, but it's got blades all the way up, which makes sure that it blends really completely. So we're putting up to 10 eggs in here. So I'm starting with 1. Okay, now I'm going to blend that up till it's light and lemon colored. Mixing this thoroughly helps get volume in your eggs, which is what's going to make it rise so beautifully, kind of like a souffle. That's why they call it egg puff, chili egg puff. Okay, I'm going to put in right now a half a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of small curd cottage cheese. Along with my half a cup of melted and cooled butter. That's 1 cube of butter. Okay, see how simple this is? And then we're just going to put on the blender one more time and blend this all together. Okay, at this point you do want to take off your blender, and you want to take out your beater or your blending tool. Either pour this into another bowl to mix this together, or I just took my inside beater in my blender out, and then I'm going to add the green chilies because you don't want them incorporated, all beat up in there, because you won't taste the really yummy chunks of green chili. And then I have 4 cups of my cheese is going in here as well. Okay, you want to just stir this thoroughly here so it's all mixed together. Nice and thick and creamy and very cheesy. Okay, I'm going to take my casserole dish and add this to my dish. Okay, you do not cover it, and you're going to add it, you're going to put it in your 350 degree preheated oven for about 45 minutes till it's light and golden. This is our finished chili egg puff. This is such a great brunch addition. It's so easy to make. It's in a casserole form, so you can make several pieces out of this. And I'm going to be serving this with my lemon ricotta pancakes that I'm going to show on this thread. So you can make it with anything, and it's just perfectly great with sausage or bacon or something like that. It's just delicious and light. And I'm going to cut a piece for you so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just cut. It's very light and cheesy, kind of like a souffle. Here's the finished product so you can see quickly. how it looks. It's got the cheesy puffiness. This would go great with either my raspberry waffles or my hot apricot crepes as well as a side dish. So I enjoy. And please, if you love this video and love the food that I'm making, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And the recipe will be posted below every video that I have so that you have a copy of it for yourself. But I do have a cookbook that has this recipe in it. If you would like to look at that, it's only $9.99 on PayPal. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you for the next video.